Attention preppers, the warning signs are here and they're impossible to ignore. Across the country, shelves that were once packed with essentials are now empty, leaving countless families scrambling to get their hands on what little is left. Imagine walking into your grocery store tomorrow only to find bare aisles, desperate shoppers, and sold-out signs plastered everywhere. What would you do? Are you prepared for what's coming? This isn't just speculation, it's happening right now. Supply chains are breaking down, demand is skyrocketing, and grocery items critical to your survival are disappearing faster than anyone anticipated. This December, things are getting worse, and we're here to make sure you're not caught off guard. Today, we're counting down the 8 must-have grocery items that are vanishing this month. And let me tell you, the closer we get to the top of this list, the more essential these items become. Trust me when I say this. Number 1 on this list could make or break your survival strategy. It's the one thing you absolutely cannot afford to miss. So stay with us until the end. Your family's preparedness might just depend on it. Welcome to Preppers Community, the ultimate hub for preppers like you who refuse to leave their fate to chance. We're here to give you the tools, strategies, and insider tips you need to stay ahead of the chaos. But before we dive in, do yourself a favor, hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, and turn on notifications. Why? Because being prepared is no longer optional, it's a necessity. Preppers, the clock is ticking. The time to act is now. Are you ready to protect what matters most? Let's dive in. We're kicking off this list with a surprising but essential item: eggs. Whether fresh or powdered, eggs are one of the most versatile and nutritious foods you can add to your stockpile. They're packed with protein, vitamins, and minerals, making them a staple in almost every kitchen. But here's the problem. Eggs are vanishing from grocery store shelves faster than ever. Why? A combination of supply chain disruptions, rising feed costs, and recent outbreaks of avian flu have put immense pressure on egg production. Prices are soaring and availability is dwindling. If you're lucky enough to find fresh eggs, you might have already noticed their skyrocketing cost. But don't worry, there's a solution. Powdered eggs offer a shelf-stable alternative that lasts much longer, making them ideal for preppers. Eggs aren't just for breakfast, they're critical for baking, cooking, and even bartering. In a crisis, having a stockpile of powdered or preserved fresh eggs could be the difference between bland meals and complete nutrition. Imagine being able to trade a dozen fresh eggs for other supplies, or using powdered eggs to whip up pancakes when fresh ones aren't available. But here's the catch. As December progresses, the availability of eggs, both fresh and powdered, will only get worse. Stock up while you still can, and don't overlook the importance of learning how to preserve them at home. Simple techniques like freezing or using lime water can extend the life of fresh eggs for months, giving you a reliable source of protein and versatility. Are eggs part of your stockpile? Do you prefer fresh or powdered, and how are you preserving them? Share your strategies in the comments. Your tip could inspire others to take action. Now let's talk about something that often gets overlooked: spices and seasonings. Sure, they may not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think of survival essentials, but trust me, they're far more important than you realize. Imagine this. You're eating plain rice and beans day after day in a crisis situation. The calories might keep you alive, but let's be honest, how long can you keep your spirits high on bland, repetitive meals? That's where spices become game changers. They're not just about flavor, they're about morale, comfort, and even creativity during tough times. A dash of black pepper, a sprinkle of cinnamon, or a pinch of chili powder can transform even the simplest dish into something you'll actually look forward to eating. But here's the catch. As more people stock up on long-lasting staples like rice and beans, they're also grabbing the spices that make those foods bearable. Key seasonings like salt, black pepper, garlic powder, cinnamon, and even chili flakes are disappearing from shelves faster than usual. And let's not forget, spices aren't just for flavor, they also have preservation and medicinal uses. For example, cinnamon has anti-inflammatory properties, while salt can be used to preserve food for extended periods. These aren't just luxuries, they're survival tools. Now is the time to stock up on your favorites. Not just the basics, but also the ones you can't live without. Whether it's paprika, cumin, or even that fancy seasoning blend you love. And don't underestimate the value of spices as a bartering tool. In a world where basic supplies are scarce, a jar of cinnamon or a packet of chili powder could become more valuable than you think. But remember, supplies are thinning out, and once they're gone, it could be weeks or months before they're replenished. Don't wait until your meals are nothing but bland calories. Start building your spice stockpile today. Which spice could you absolutely not live without? Drop a comment below and share your must-have seasoning. Your tips might even inspire others in the preppers community. Here's one item you might not have thought about, but it's disappearing faster than ever. Baking yeast. With bread prices soaring and supply chain issues lingering, more and more people are turning to baking their own bread at home. And yeast is the magic ingredient that makes it all possible. But yeast isn't just for bread. It's an essential tool for a variety of tasks. Everything from brewing kombucha and fermenting beverages to making homemade pizza dough and other comfort foods. In tough times, having yeast on hand isn't just about sustenance, it's about maintaining a sense of normalcy and self-reliance. The problem? Yeast is flying off shelves. Home bakers and preppers alike are stocking up, making it increasingly scarce. And here's the kicker. Unlike flour or sugar, yeast has a much shorter shelf life if it's not stored properly. This means every prepper needs to think strategically about how to stockpile and preserve it. Think about it. When grocery store bread becomes unavailable or prohibitively expensive, having yeast allows you to bake fresh, wholesome loaves at home. It's not just about saving money. It's about ensuring you have access to one of the most fundamental food staples, no matter what's happening in the world. If you don't have yeast in your stockpile yet, now is the time to act. Stock up on packets or jars of active dry yeast, or even learn how to make your own sourdough starter as a backup plan. In a survival scenario, the ability to bake bread could be a game changer for both nutrition and morale. Do you already have yeast stored away? How are you keeping it fresh? Share your tips in the comments so others can benefit from your experience. Number 5. Apple cider vinegar. Let's talk about an often overlooked powerhouse apple cider vinegar. This isn't just a kitchen staple, it's a prepper's dream come true. Why? Because apple cider vinegar is one of the most versatile items you can have in your stockpile. It goes far beyond salads. You can use it for cleaning surfaces, preserving fruits and vegetables, aiding digestion, balancing blood sugar, and even boosting your immune system. In tough times, its antibacterial properties can be a lifesaver for maintaining hygiene and food safety when resources are limited. And for those who enjoy a little DIY, it's a key ingredient in natural remedies and household solutions. But here's the challenge. As more people discover these incredible benefits, apple cider vinegar is disappearing from shelves. Whether it's due to rising health awareness or preppers stocking up, supplies are dwindling fast. If you wait too long, you might find yourself out of luck. Now imagine a crisis situation where traditional cleaning products are unavailable, or you need to preserve food quickly. A few bottles of this humble vinegar could make all the difference. Not to mention, it has an indefinite shelf life if stored properly, making it an excellent long-term investment for your prepper pantry. Have you added apple cider vinegar to your stockpile yet? Share your favorite use for it in the comments below. Your tip might inspire someone else to prepare smarter. Number 4. Vacuum-sealed snacks. When it comes to survival, vacuum-sealed snacks are a prepper's best friend. These protein-packed and highly portable foods are disappearing faster than ever, and for good reason. Snacks like jerky, dried fruit, and nuts are not only lightweight but also have long shelf lives, making them perfect for bug-out bags, emergency kits, or even everyday preparedness. Let's break it down. Jerky is loaded with protein and easy to eat on the go, while dried fruit provides a natural source of vitamins and energy. And then there are nuts, a powerhouse of healthy fats, protein, and calories, all packed into a compact, shelf-stable form. Together, they're a survival trifecta that can keep you fueled and focused during any crisis. Here's why you need to act fast. As more people prioritize preparedness and healthy snacking options, demand for these items is skyrocketing. Combine that with supply chain disruptions and shelves are clearing out quickly. Don't wait until these critical snacks are gone. Stock up now to avoid scrambling later. And don't forget, these snacks aren't just for emergencies. They're convenient for everyday use, whether you're hiking, traveling, or just need a quick energy boost. Having them on hand ensures you're always prepared no matter the situation. Number 3. Honey. Let's talk about a true survival MVP, honey. Often referred to as nature's sweetener, honey is far more than just a delicious topping for tea or toast. Its incredible versatility makes it one of the most valuable items you can add to your stockpile. Here's why honey is a prepper's dream. It has an infinite shelf life when stored properly, meaning it never spoils. It's a natural source of energy, packed with sugars that provide a quick boost when you need it most. But honey's value goes beyond nutrition. It's also a powerful antibacterial agent. In emergencies, honey can be used for wound care, soothing burns, or even as a natural cough suppressant. Imagine having a single item in your stockpile that can double as food and medicine. That's the magic of honey. But here's the bad news. Honey production is declining due to environmental challenges, including habitat loss and dwindling bee populations. This has led to higher prices and reduced availability in stores. If you think you can wait, think again. Supplies of this liquid gold are becoming more inconsistent, and once it's gone, it's not something that can be replenished overnight. Having honey in your stockpile isn't just about preparation, it's about versatility. It's the ultimate survival tool that combines nutrition, healing properties, and even bartering potential. Stock up while you still can, and don't overlook the importance of buying the highest quality honey you can find. How do you use honey in your home or for prepping? Whether it's for cooking, first aid, or something unique, share your tips in the comments and help the community learn new ways to use this incredible resource. Number 2. Plant-based milk alternatives. Let's move to a category that's gaining serious momentum: plant-based milk alternatives. From almond to oat to soy, these dairy-free options are more than just trendy. They're essential for millions of people who either can't consume traditional dairy or are looking for long-lasting, shelf-stable substitutes. Here's why these alternatives are a smart addition to your stockpile. They're packed with nutrients, last much longer than fresh dairy products, and don't require refrigeration until opened. For those with lactose intolerance or dairy allergies, plant-based milks are non-negotiable. But even if you consume regular milk, having a backup that doesn't spoil quickly is a game-changer during emergencies. Imagine the convenience of pouring almond or oat milk over your stored cereal or using it in recipes when fresh milk just isn't an option. But there's a challenge. As their popularity continues to surge, supplies are thinning out fast. More people are recognizing the value of these alternatives and stores are struggling to keep them in stock. Whether it's almond milk, soy milk, or the ever-popular oat milk, demand is outpacing supply, especially during the holiday season when these options are used for baking and cooking. Don't wait until shelves are empty. Keep an eye out for sales and stock up on a few cartons now. Not only will you have a nutritious substitute for dairy, but you'll also avoid the frustration of being caught without a critical item when you need it most. Have you added plant-based milks to your stockpile yet? If so, what's your go-to option? Almond, oat, soy, or something else? Share your thoughts in the comments and let's compare favorites. Number 1. Seeds for gardening. Now we've reached the most important item on this list: seeds. While they may not technically be a grocery item, their value is undeniable, and they're disappearing from stores faster than ever. Why? Because more people are realizing that gardening isn't just a hobby anymore, it's a necessity. With food prices skyrocketing and shortages becoming more common, growing your own food has become the ultimate prepper strategy. Seeds give you the power to take control of your food supply. Whether it's vegetables like tomatoes and cucumbers or herbs like basil and parsley, a handful of seeds can provide an abundance of fresh, nutritious food for months. Plus, gardening isn't just about food, it's about independence. It means you're no longer at the mercy of grocery store shelves or supply chain disruptions. In uncertain times, this level of self-reliance can't be overstated. But here's the catch: as more people turn to gardening, seed supplies are running thin. Whether it's for vegetables, herbs, or even fruit trees, the demand for seeds is skyrocketing. And let's not forget that seeds aren't always easy to replenish. Seasonal availability means that once they're gone, you might have to wait months to get them back in stock. Having a stockpile of seeds isn't just smart, it's essential. Even if you don't have a garden right now, storing seeds in a cool, dry place ensures you'll have them ready when you need them. And if you're already gardening, why not expand your variety? Adding a few new crops can make a huge difference in the diversity and sustainability of your harvest. Have you started your garden yet? What are your must-grow crops? Let us know in the comments. Whether it's veggies, herbs, or something else, your tips might inspire someone to start planting today. Alright preppers, that wraps up our countdown of 8 less obvious grocery items vanishing this month. These aren't just items to have, they're the essentials that could make or break your preparation strategy. Each one has its unique role in ensuring your family stays fed, healthy, and prepared for whatever comes next. Now here's the real question. Which item surprised you the most? Was it something you hadn't thought of, or maybe something you've already started stockpiling? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear what stood out to you, and how you're preparing in your area. Let's keep this conversation going because your insights could help someone else in the community be better prepared. And if you found this video helpful, don't keep it to yourself. Hit that like button. It's a small click, but it makes a huge difference in helping more preppers like you find this information. Also, if you haven't already, subscribe to the channel and turn on that notification bell. Why? Because staying ahead of the chaos means staying informed, and here at Preppers Community, we're committed to bringing you the strategies, tips, and updates you need to face any challenge head-on. Remember, preparation isn't just about stockpiling, it's about having the right knowledge at the right time. And that's exactly why you're here. Together, we can make sure no one in this community is caught off guard. So until next time, take a moment to review your supplies, check those expiration dates, and maybe even tackle that gardening project you've been thinking about. Stay safe, stay smart, and above all, stay prepared. I'll see you in the next video.